Stacking Satoshi system is what we're going to talk about today. Stacking Satoshi, which means Satoshi, if you don't know already, is a little tiny, weeny bit of Bitcoin. Tiny, weeny bit of Bitcoin. But if you collect enough of them, you are getting some Bitcoin. So it's really worthwhile, provided that you're going to do it every day. If you can't commit to going on to a dozen websites a day, I think it's about 14 or 16 websites a day, and getting some, actually, clicking a link and filling in a few captures to get some free Satoshi, which remember is Bitcoin, then it's not worth you being in this. But basically, this is a new system from Frank Hester, but it's using programs that have been going for a while. I'm not saying every program in it will last forever, but there's a lot of good programs that have been there for years. So, he will just take those out and replace them if it's a program that doesn't work. But for now, the program is called, not Stacking Satoshi System, which is what I thought it would be called, is Satoshi Multiplier, which makes a lot of sense, because what you want to do with your Satoshi is multiply it. You want to take those little tiny bits and build them and build them and build them until you've got some Bitcoin in your pocket. And so this is a free system, completely free. I think there is one program that you can, well, I think you can probably upgrade any of the programs, but we don't. We use them as free members. We are claiming our Satoshi, free Satoshi, every day. And yes, I'm doing this. We claim free Satoshi every day. We click on some pay-to-click ads. Some of them you can claim every 5 minutes. Some you can claim 10 minutes, some 15, some 30 minutes, some 1 hour. Like Free Bitcoin is one of the longest running sites. That's been going forever. And if you've got enough in there, they even pay interest. So although, people think of these as cheap, nasty little programs, some people do, they actually, if you're doing it right and collecting it regularly, as I say, consistency is this biggest thing. You've got to be consistent, otherwise it's no good just going into this half-heartedly. You've got to be consistent every day. Then you are going to build up your Satoshi into, proper Bitcoin. Well, it is proper Bitcoin, but it's such a tiny bit. But it's like that thing where the penny that, if you doubled a penny every day, how much you would end up with millions, wouldn't you? Or over 1 million, I know that. It's the same sort of thing. You start off with teeny weeny bits. Doesn't seem like worth collecting. But then you do end up with a decent amount once you start following all the things that are in Frank's system. So this is my splash page, as I say. I made it with Leadsleep. If anybody wants to share it, I can give them the share code for it, so you could use your own. And sorry, I'm getting lots of messages from WowApp because that's one of the programs in there, and I've just been chatting on there. I have got my ads running on my Leadsleep splash page, because I get, if anybody clicks on those, I get rewarded with traffic. And so I'm not going on to about Leadsleep now, but it's a brilliant system. Anyway, Satoshi Multiplier is the program that I am telling you about. I'm calling it, as I say, I called it Stacking Satoshi, but it's called Satoshi Multiplier, and this is the program. It's by Frank Hester, who I think did Crypto Pros. I think it was Crypto Pros. And he's done lots of other things online, to be honest. He's got a video on every page just explaining to you about Satoshi and why some of these programs are in here. Because for me, I saw Traffic Leads to Cash mailer in there and thought, really, why? But actually, I'm just going through all that because I was a member of some of these, programs like Cointiply, Free Bitcoin. But I hadn't really, well, I joined the cash mailer, but I'd never really done anything apart from clicking a few of the cash links in there. And so now I'm finding out why that's a part of this Bitcoin multiplier, and it is very interesting and surprising and really good. So well worth coming in, learning what you do. As I say, like Hideout TV, again, not one I'd ever thought I've heard about it before, but not one I'd ever thought would be a program in a Satoshi multiplier program. But actually, once Frank explains it and what he does and how much he makes every month by leaving it on an old laptop, you do start to realise that yeah, there's a place for that. It's all these little bits, collecting them together. So if you want to multiply your Satoshi Multiplier by Frank Hester, well-known marketer, this is where to go. And as I say, if you want a copy of my Stacking Satoshi splash page, which is quick and easy to load, then you will just ask me for it and I'll get that to you. So join. We have got, if you're from a different country, we have got this. You can have it all on Google Translate up in the corner. Frank has already put that into the back office, so that's really good. So that's all for now. Join Satoshi Multiplier below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.